Hey guys, today the district attorney's office publicly stated that they are not going to file any charges. I know a lot of you have been waiting for me to address this, and I've wanted to for some time now, and now I'm finally able to speak, so here it goes. First off, you haven't heard from me much over the last few months, and the reason for that is simple. I've been respecting the Pasadena Police Department as they conducted their investigation. As I believe that allegations as serious as these should be fully investigated and not adjudicated in the media. Now, the investigation has been extremely thorough, and both the Pasadena Police and the District Attorney's Office have access to much more information than has been made public at this point. Now, during the investigation, I've watched many draw premature conclusions based on an absurd amount of misinformation and false claims that have been circulated with absolutely no corroboration. Now, in August, the Los Angeles Superior Court reviewed a host of information and testimony, and after a 4-day hearing, denied a request for a permanent restraining order against me, as the court correctly found that there is no basis for this request. And more importantly, in doing so, the court also found that no sexual assault, act of abuse, or non-consensual sex occurred between me and the woman seeking the restraining order. And today, the District Attorney's Office announced that they are declining to press any charges. Now, both my representatives and I have expected this outcome from the beginning, and we are grateful that each of these neutral and third-party arbiters have reviewed the relevant information and made clear and informed decisions on this matter. I've cooperated with the Pasadena Police Department's investigation, and my version of events has not wavered because it is the truth. I also never materially misled the court, as it was found that this woman did. I'm sure that you've read a lot in the media on this matter, and I'm sure you've formed a lot of opinions as a result. As I mentioned, the majority of those reports are based on what the Los Angeles Superior Court has deemed to be a materially misleading petition. So I'd like to set the record straight on what actually happened. I had consensual sex with this woman on 2 occasions at my residence in Pasadena, during which we engaged in rough sex. This is something that she brought up. We discussed it together and both agreed to engage in. We established rules and boundaries, and I followed them. On both occasions, she consented beforehand when we established those boundaries. She also repeatedly consented during sex when I asked her multiple times if she was enjoying herself and if she wanted to continue. And in fact, she continued to direct me as to what she wanted in no uncertain terms. After we finished, on both occasions, we talked briefly, joked around, laughed, and went to sleep. Following our second sexual encounter, we also showered, separately, I might add, and without assistance, before going to sleep. And she chose to stay the night, both times, and left the following day without any incident or concern. And when she left, she certainly did not look anything like the photos that were later attached to her family court declaration and circulated by her lawyers to the media. Now, while this is not the time or the place to address every single lie or falsehood that this woman or her lawyers made to the court, I do want to be crystal clear about a few things. I never punched this woman in the face. I never punched her in the vagina. I never scratched her face. I never had anal sex with her or sodomized her in any way. I never assaulted her in any way at any time. And while we did have consensual rough sex, the disturbing acts and conduct that she described simply did not occur. Now, you may not be my biggest fan or agree with everything that I've said over the years, and that's okay. You know, I'm not a perfect person. And if you want to judge me for engaging in rough sex with a woman that I hardly knew, that's okay too. In evaluating my life over the recent months, it's clear that I've made some poor choices, particularly in regards to the people that I've chosen to associate with. But I am not the person that this woman, her lawyers, and certain members of the media have painted me to be. Allegations like this are extremely serious, and they should be thoroughly investigated, as has happened in this matter. However, it's extremely alarming to watch how quickly and willingly and knowingly certain members of the media have taken one side of a story and tried to convict me in the court of public opinion without having or choosing to report anywhere close to all of the facts. But on that note, the last several months have been an extremely challenging time. And I want to say how incredibly grateful I am to the numerous teammates and players and coaches and fans and friends and even complete strangers who have reached out to me and stood by me, you know, even if it was in silence. To those people, your support and your kind words mean much more than you know. And I'm relieved to, finally be able to share the truth with you. So thanks for hearing me out, and I'll see you all very soon.
Thanks for watching. Hit that red button, make it bleed blue. Throw a fastball at that subscription button, and hit a home run on that notification bell if you want to see more Dodgers content. Bleed blue.